I know they've had a few call-ups.
Yeah, it sounds like there's been a lot of roster shuffling with JV and varsity. Logan comes set and the pitch, and there's the runners going. Max throws down to third. Throw just off, and Casa Grande runners steal both third base and second base. Now we got runners at second and third. We got a 3-1 count. Holby calls time and is heading out to have a word with his young right-hand hurler. Looks like there's some movement going on. I think we might be seeing a pitching change here.
Well, definitely along with those call-ups, a lot of change on the infield as well, right?
Yeah, we do.
I don't think we've seen Max behind the dish too much.
I think this is his first time behind the dish.
Yeah.
Max Messner, he proved himself to be a good catcher in Little League. You know, he just had good instincts, was quick behind the plate. Nope, looks like everything's all set. What did they do? They did bring, I believe, Declan in to play second base. So they're doing a little roster or a little shuffling on the defense here. So yeah, it looks like Liam and Declan switch places. So Declan's now at second base and Liam is in center. All right. Again, we got nobody out. Runners first and second. Logan comes set. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled off. Looks like Sammy's got a beat on it. Oh, nice play by Sammy Marcus. Good to get that first out of the inning.
Yeah, definitely. That's probably the most important out of today, right?
I agree.
When that game looks like it's about to get away from you.
Calm things down a bit. Logan comes set. Checks the runner at first. And it gets by Cal. It's out in right field. We got some runners running. I think this guy's coming home. Oh, yep, he's coming for the plate. And the throw to the plate is a bit tardy. So the runner from second scores on the pickoff attempt there. So Casa Grande now takes a 2-0 lead. And we have a runner on second. A little surprised that runner at second didn't get to third. I have a feeling Casa Grande's coach is going to have a word with him on that one.
Yeah, Holby's committed to, making sure they play aggressive defense. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, he has been. I think it's been great, too. It's been putting these kids in a position where they are experiencing a little bit of failure here and then, but I feel like they're also learning a ton as well. All right, we got a 1-0 count. That first one was up a little high. Logan comes set, checks the runner at second. He got him at second with the pickoff play. Is that
3?
Oh, well,
how do we get that 3?
Not sure.
Must have been that rough start that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, rough start in the field, rough start in the broadcast booth, rough start on the scoreboard. But the beauty is it's only 2-0, and we got a lot of baseball to play.
Let's cut to commercial
and let's listen to some music. All right, we are back. We got Max Messner leading things off here. For those that joined late, the Red-Tailed Hawks had a little bit of a rough start, but they kept the damage limited. It's a 2-0 lead for Casa Grande right now. Casa Grande's got a righty on the mound, big kid. Let's see how hard he throws. Fastball in there, 72 miles an hour. So, has some velocity. Max took a cut, missed, so we got a 1-0 or 0-1 count, pardon me. Here comes the pitch. Match squares the bunt, lays down.
Ooh.
Oh, just foul.
Casa Grande with a nice pitching performance earlier this week.
Yeah, they
threw
did.
90-plus pitches and really.
We got to who was one of their two horses. We got to him in the first inning, scored 4 in the first. They ended up bringing in a relief pitcher and just, kind of really shut down the Red-Tailed Hawks from there on out. I think we scored a run or two, got a few hits here and there, but did a fantastic job pitching. We got a 1-2 count now. Pitcher comes set. Ball's outside. Now have a 2-2 count. Casa Grande's catcher, number 12, really impressed me when they played them earlier this week, Wednesday. He's their leadoff hitter as well. Just put some good swings on the bat. And just seems to do a great job behind the plate handling these pitchers. Oh, Max fighting. That was a nice fastball on the outside corner. Count is 2-2. Max spoiled that, fouled it off, stayed alive. All right, pitcher comes set here. And he catches the outside corner for a called strike 3. Logan Grant coming up in the 2-hole here. I was really impressed with how Logan handled himself in that first inning. A lot of things didn't go his way. There were a few errors, and he was able just to keep his composure and really limit the damage. I've seen innings like that really spiral out of control where you can give up 6, 7, 8 runs before you really know what happened. And he was able to to take a breather, reset himself, and get himself a very difficult first inning, but only giving up 2 runs. Very impressive. We now have a full count. All right, we got looks like an 0-2 count here.
Yep.
That's a called strike 3. So this Casa Grande pitcher is starting out in a pretty good rhythm here. It looks like he's got a lot of confidence. He's carrying himself with confidence out there on the mound. He pitches from the stretch, which is interesting. I always find that. I hope that first one misses. Blown away. Count is 1-0. We got Declan Lamb in the 3-hole here. Declan's bat has been coming along each game, just each game getting a little bit better. I've seen him hit a number of balls hard. Pitcher comes set and the pitch. And that is a strike, called strike on the outside corner. 1-1 count now.
And Declan, I think, spent some time with the JV team yesterday, along with JC.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Story I heard.
I think he might be one of the ones that might be heading up there. Well, it's good to have him for today. That ball's outside. We got a 2-1 count now. We got 2 down. Declan in the 3-hole.
Defense playing deep and safe.
Yep. Yeah, they are. Declan takes a big cut and misses. We have a 2-2 count now. Declan gathering himself, resetting. Pitcher comes set. Here comes the pitch. That is low. Got a full count here. Sure would be nice to see Declan work something out of this, a walk, put the ball in play. Anything just to kind of dig a couple more pitches out of this guy, not let him get into too much of a rhythm.
Yeah, he's been really efficient so far.
And there he is, painting the outside block again for a called strike 3. 3 called strikeouts. That I think that tells you this pitcher is hitting his spots.
Yeah, doing what he needs to do. Hopefully we can wake up on the other side.
Yes. And on to the commercial break. You'll be hearing a word from our sponsors. All right, we are back. The Red-Tailed Hawks are missing a catcher at the moment, which is a fairly critical position. It's tough to start the inning without the catcher. I think you could maybe get away with one of the outfielders or maybe even an infielder for an out or two, but you just can't do much without the pitcher or the catcher.
It does make it more difficult. We got a lovely day today. Looks like the fog hasn't quite burned off, so it's not too hot yet.
Yeah, it's not, and I do think it's supposed to be a bit cooler today. I mean, we've had such a great run of that warm weather. Those warm evenings that are just so rare in Mill Valley.
They melt me. Oh, too hot.
Yeah, they've been very hot.
All right, we have some changes going on.
Yeah, it looks like just a little bit of maybe a mix-up or some confusion as to who's playing where. But we've got the catcher out. We've got Declan Lamb behind the dish, which I think is probably his first time ever catching.
Maybe. I love how some players have just really stepped up and done whatever is needed, right?
Yeah. I think Declan's kind of the poster child for that, wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, 100%. And had a lot of success.
Yeah. We've got Max at shortstop, Sammy at third. Looks like Austin at second. First one just a bit up. Ball one.
So that was behind the batter.
Declan. All right, this one's put out into right field. Looks like Oliver's got a beat on it. Makes the catch. What a great way to start off this inning after the way last inning went.
I'll take that.
Absolutely. What was that, 2 pitches and an out?
And a really aggressive stance here. You see that from that last batter, and you've seen it from a few of the batters from Casa Grande, where they're really, toes are on the line and even over in the case of this batter and the last batter.
We've got a lefty in at the plate right now. This is their first baseman, L. Sullivan. Oop, looks like he drops a little bloop single into to shallow left field. And he's on a first pitch and a little bloop single.
So their bats have been alive all day. They're forcing us to make some plays, which we have not yet gotten to, it looks like.
Yep. And Logan's holding the runner on at first. We'll see if Declan gets tested. Nope, ball's down. That's counted as 1-0. Again, it's 2-0 bad guys right now. Casa Grande's up 2-0. We're on the top of the second inning. We've got 1 out. Again, the scoreboard is not accurate at the moment. I'm sure we'll get that fixed shortly.
Well, the TAM TV scoreboard is correct.
That is good to hear.
So everything that we are in charge of is coming up roses right now.
Yes. That one's up just a little bit.
You saw an aggressive lead there from the runner. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go here.
That was, I agree. It was an aggressive secondary there by the runner at first. We've got the second baseman, Medina, D. Medina up. Did he square around a bunt?
He did, and I think it may have hit him.
He called it a strike, it looks like, yeah?
Well, I think, because he offered, right?
With this umpire, times it can be a hair challenging to determine whether it's a ball or a strike, but I think that might have been a strike, but I'm not 100% sure. Getting a good lead at first. Nope, no runner. Foul ball, straight back. Looks like Medina's timing was right on that one. We got a 2-2. Yeah, it was a strike, so that's the count is 2-2. I was looking at the scoreboard. The scoreboard says 3-1. It is actually 2-2. All right.
Runner
nice
goes.
Pitch. Grounded to third base. Sammy makes a great play. Looks second, doesn't have it. Goes first. And makes a great Cal Byrne. The ball was in the dirt, and Cal Byrne dug it out. What a fantastic play. And that's a big play, too.
Yeah, that's the play that we hadn't made yet, right? And that we really needed to.
Yep.
So
that was great to see. We got 2 outs, runner at second. This is the 9-hitter for Casa Grande, their center fielder, Baglietto. He's a lefty. It looks like, I'm sure he's got some wheels. You wonder if he might lay one down here. Nope. Takes a big hack. First pitch swing. It's in shallow left field. Looks like trouble. Oh, he makes the grab. What a nice play by the left fielder there. Fisher Peck. Fisher Peck, I think that might be his first play. That was a fantastic play by him. What a great second inning.
Right, that's the way we want to see it. That's the movement we need and the direction we need for sure.
Yes. Right? All right, well, to commercial break here. See if the Red Tail Hawks can get something going with the bats. right, we're back here. Sammy Marcus leading us off. Number 44. I like 44 for Sammy. I think that's a good number for him.
I called him Sammy once. Only once. He corrected me. His name is Sam now.
Oh, boy.
By Sam.
Maybe I should change as well. Oh, it hit him.
Sam was trying to say it didn't hit him, but the ump was very convinced that it did. So.
Yeah. Well, we got a leadoff runner here. It's a good way to start it off. Oliver Churcher, number 22, coming in. Oliver's a lefty, as you probably know. Sammy's at first. There's a throw over. He's back in time.
Yeah, so I do expect a lot of Holby ball here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Big leads, stealing, bunting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
Well, this catcher's got a good arm. We saw that on Wednesday, so I don't know how much. Oh, he's testing him. The runner's going, and the throw.
Good throw.
It's a good throw. Oh, but it bounces, and the shortstop can't quite handle it. So Sammy is in there with her. Sam. Pardon me.
Yep.
Is in there with a stolen base.
Sam's a great kid. No, I had him for Little League and knew him as Sammy, and at one point he corrected me.
That's good to know.
Changed.
I think you'd get to know all these kids in Little League, coaching them, and it's tough to change the names, or they grow up and they become
young men
right before your eyes.
Yeah.
Oftentimes it may be maybe a year or two, like we don't see the JV team play at all, and then you go watch them and you can't recognize a single one of them because they're all so much bigger. Oh, nice cut. Fouls it right back. Let's see, we got an 0-2 count, huh? But like that cut by Oliver. Maybe we'll put the gun on this hard throwing righty, see what he's cruising at. Last one was 72. Pickoff attempt at second base.
That's good. We got to get to this pitcher, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to be the name of the game.
.73 there, and Oliver takes a cut and misses it for the first out of the inning. Austin Miller, number 55, up. So we've had 44, 22, and now 55.
We're big on the double ups.
Double ups.
Right.
I guess we have 7 more potential double laps to go.
You don't see 0-0 very often.
No, you don't. Every now and then. I mean, I think 0-0 is kind of it's like an aggressive number. You really have to do some outstanding stuff if you're going to pull the 0-0.
Is it more aggressive than 1/2?
Tough to say. That's an interesting question. Ooh, nice cut. Fouls that one back. We've got a 1-1 count here. Again, runner at second. I just saw Cal Burns on deck, number 9, so we're going to break our streak of double numbers here with the next batter. Unless, of course, there's a double play.
Don't jinx it.
And the pitch. Nice pitch, that outside corner pitch again that he is, in the first inning, he struck 3 batters out, all called third strikes on that exact same pitch. It's a nice pitch, just kind of, he's a righty that comes a little bit from the side, 3/4-ish type, and he just kind of drills that outside corner. Oops, skirts away from the catcher, and Sam gets to third base. We got 1 out here. I'm sure Austin would love to get something in play here just to put some pressure on Casa Grande.
Give those gloves something to do with. Both these kids, baseball families, right?
Yes.
Austin's younger brother, Sam's older brother.
Mm-hmm. The pitch, ooh, that's inside. Almost gets him, knocks him to the ground. Austin has a smile, gets back in there.
I think he's getting some direction to maybe not get out of the way so fast.
What is it that the coaches say? We've got ice or something like that.
That's it. Rub some dirt on it.
Just a bit off. Oh, great at-bat by Austin. He worked the walk there. So now we've got a first and third situation. It's always interesting with Holwood to see what he's going to do with the first and third. You know he's going to do something. It's a tricky thing. I see the catcher comes out in front, puts on a play for Casa Grande. It seems like one of the the main plays we see is the second baseman cutting across in front of the bag and cutting it off.
They were really into that last time we played them.
Pitcher comes set. Austin's off. He's running. Takes. He throws it. It was the shortstop cutting it off this time. And it looks like he's got him. Oh, and they got him. They got him at home. So the shortstop cut it off. Sammy went when he saw the ball go past the pitcher. Shortstop cut it off through a strike home, and they got Sammy out at home. Yeah. We now have 2 outs and a runner at second. I really love these opportunities because you just don't get better at plays like that unless you put it in motion and make mistakes and figure it out and get your reads down.
Well, and that's the thing. I know that it's not perfect. No program ever is, but TAM is one of the few schools, right, to have the freshman team, and
yes.
So not only do we get to iron out all the kinks here in the perch,
yep.
right, but obviously on the field where maybe some would argue it's a little more important.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he grounds that ball to the right side of the infield. The second baseman fields it, makes the play, and that is the end of the inning. But hey, I like what the Red Tail Hawks are doing, putting pressure on them. All right, we are back. Logan's still on the mound for us. We've got Declan behind the dish, Cal at first, Max at short, Sam at third base. I think that's Austin at second, right? Oliver Churcher in right. And I think that's Liam Wynn in center. Nice fastball up and in, kind of to establish himself. I like that pitch. This is the leadoff batter, the catcher for Casa Grande. Good hitter, good catcher, good baseball player. The pitch, and he drills him right off the thigh there. If you're going to put him on base, it is good to get your money's worth.
Yeah. All right, so we're moving on to the number 2 hitter, R. Lyons, our left fielder.
Looks like he had a hit. He had that single in the first at bat. The runner's running, and he is in with no trouble whatsoever.
Yep. And you mentioned Liam out in center, so I think, again, that's his first time on the grass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right. That's great. It's
Yeah.
great to see these ball players getting some playing time. Logan comes set, runner at second base, and the pitch inside. Count is 2-0. Logan comes set, and the pitch. That ball is low. 3-0 count.
It's away.
Mm-hmm. Declan does a good job keeping that ball in front of him, keeping the runner at second base.
So 3 balls in a row there. Really, none of them too close, so hopefully we can find that zone here again.
Mm-hmm. Nice pitch, inside corner. 3-1 count.
Yeah, I think he was swinging all the way there instead of taking all the way, right?
Yep. Yes, it is their 2-hitter. Plays left field for him. Logan checks on the runner at second. Ball squirts by the second baseman, but number
Liam's
12.
right there.
Yep, does a great job backing up. All right, got a 3-1 count here. Runner on second base. Casa Grande's 2-hitter up. And the pitch. Oh, nice curveball. That looked like a curve, didn't it?
Yeah, and it stayed up on him,
Mm-hmm.
which I think Logan will be happy about because, again, swinging all the way.
Mm-hmm.
But nice battle back for Logue here.
Yeah.
To bring it back to 3-2. Let's see if he can get us our first out of the inning.
All right, Logan comes set here.
And the geese are coming in.
Yes, they are. Although he thought he was going to land in center field, but decided to go to the other side of the fence.
Number 12 dancing quite a bit out there at second base. Logan giving him a good look.
Yeah, aggressive player, isn't he? And the pitch. Oh, another strike. Great. This one's in play. Oh, just foul, but Sammy's got a beat on it. He's fighting it, and he makes the play. What a great play by Sam.
Yeah, it's always a tough spin, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you saw him, but staying with it.
Yeah, it was a high fly ball to the left, and it got Sam turned around a little bit, and he tracked it well, stayed with it, and made the play. I mean, I've seen that ball fall a lot.
Yeah.
And that was a great catch for the first out of the inning. And also a great job by Logan. He had a 3-0 count on that guy and really hadn't been close to either of the first two batters, to the zone, and just, got it back into the zone, found his groove, and got us an out, a much-needed out. Logan comes set in the pitch, and the runner is going, and he steals it without a throw.
We're going to call that one indifference, yeah?
Catcher's indifference, yeah. I would say that's a catcher's indifference.
I think Declan probably wisely was looking for the frame to make sure he got the call.
Mm-hmm. I also think it was a breaking pitch, so it wasn't necessarily the best pitch to throw on. Fastball, ground ball, slow roller to third base, and there's a play at the plate. Nope, we were going to first. And it looks like we just got him at first. I think that was a wise decision by Sam to go to first base on that one, but Casa Grande does get a run in, so they now lead the game 3-0.
Yeah, I think that's a tough one, right? Maybe in a different game or with a little more experience, they might want to come home there. But you got to, take the outs, and I think that's the game we're playing today.
Yeah, I agree. We've got Casa Grande's cleanup hitter. And the pitch, another nice breaking ball. Stayed up just above the zone, but it fooled Casa Grande's hitter, and he was ducking out of the way, and it was nearly a strike. It didn't miss by much.
Just dropped in there.
Got a 1-0 count here. And the pitch, low and away. Got 2 outs. Casa Grande leading the game 3-0. We got a 1-0 count here to Casa Grande's cleanup hitter. Are they the Gauchos? Ooh, hit him. Just kind of nicked off the right arm there.
Yeah, the Casa Grande Gauchos.
The Gauchos.
Yeah. There's a lot of strong baseball programs up in Sonoma, right, with Casa Grande. That's where most of our games seem to be at, just in Siena.
Yeah, we do have to travel a lot because there aren't too many teams in Marin that have a freshman baseball team. I think we're very lucky here at Tamalpais High School to have a freshman team and such a committed coach. Ball's just off. Count is 1-0. We've got a runner on first base. And got Casa Grande's 5-hitter up. Hope that ball gets by Declan. The runner is going to second base on the wild pitch. And it's a 2-0 count. It's Casa Grande's right fielder, number 4. He struck out in the first at bat. He's got himself a 2-0 count here. Logan comes set, and the pitch just above the zone. Good looking pitch, just a little high.
I think a different batter, you get that call, maybe.
I think you're right.
This is a tight zone.
Tight zone.
Mr. Himes.
Comes set and the pitch. And that is ball 4. We've We had a base open. No harm, no foul on that one.
Yeah, I think the thing Tam's going to hit again today, right, if Logan hopefully can get the job done. But, you know, with all the JV call-ups, pitching is going to be a concern.
I think you're right.
Both today and throughout the season.
There's been a lot of sore arms on the team, and I think it is going to be a challenge this season to keep the arms we have healthy, to get the arms that aren't healthy. Oh, this is Casa Grande center or shortstop. Oh, what a play! Over the shoulder catch by Liam Wynn. That was fantastic. Casa Grande shortstop put a barrel on it. First pitch. It was just to the right field side of center field, and Liam Wynn made an over the shoulder catch that ended the inning. That was key. That would have been runs, and that's keeping us in this ball game.
And we're back.
We're back here, bottom of the third inning. Liam Wynn is leading off. He just had a spectacular over-the-shoulder catch in center field to get us out of that inning. Really, really a nice play.
On the run, over the shoulder.
Hard throwing righty comes set. First pitch is up. Count is 1-0.
I think this is where, you know, we do have a lovely setup here. And also we need an outfield camera.
Yes.
We got to get our highlight reel.
I tell you, that would have been a nice one to have on the outfield camera. Throws. That one was 71 miles an hour. Liam took a hack at it and fouled it off. Count is 1-1, right?
That's what I have. Can't look at the board for reliable information today, unfortunately.
I feel like the Red Tail Hawks have kind of righted the ship. I think TAM TV has righted the ship, but the scoreboard has not quite figured it out yet today.
Maybe by the time the fog burns off.
Yes. Hard throwing righty comes set, and the pitch.
Gets the call.
Gets the call. On the corner, nice pitch. I think that's that pitch he has where he's gotten a lot of called strikes and some called strikeouts. Counts 2-2.
Yeah, just really efficient. Starting the inning at 25 pitches.
Just off. Same pitch, just a little bit lower. Didn't quite nick the zone. We got a full count. I'd like to see a base hit or a ball four out of Liam right here. Pitcher comes set and the pitch. Oh, nice little flare into right field. He's going to have to hustle, though. There could be a play at first. And he makes it. Oh, what a great job by Liam Wynn. He got a little flare out to right field. It landed in there. The right fielder was playing him perfectly. Picked the ball up, had to play at first base, and had Liam not been hustling right out of the box, he would have been out. So what a heads-up hustle play to get that base hit by Liam. Fisher Peck squares around a bunt, and there's a check at first base. Checking the runner. Pickoff attempt. Liam is safe. But going back to that last play, the hustle was key. If he had not been running hard out of the box, he would have been out.
A little conversation happening out here between Blue
maybe
and
a potential balk.
I would imagine, right?
I don't know what it could have been. Maybe he's checking the baseball to see if it's been doctored up at all.
I think that might have been what he was looking at the glove. Right? He's looking for some sandpaper, maybe?
What's that stuff
tar?
called? Spider tack?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe a little sunscreen and pine tar. I think that's the age-old thing. Just get a little extra whip on the ball, a little extra tail on the fast. Oh, Fisher squares around a bunt. Third baseman is really playing him tight. Pulls back, ball's up. The runner's going. The throw is high, and he is in there. That was a good stolen base there. I think an accurate throw might have had him, but the throw was a bit high, and he got in there.
Yeah, I think number 12 is going to throw you out as often as not, but the ball delivery was really high.
Fisher squares around the bunt again. Bunts it in there. Oh, we got a potential double. Oh, got down. That was a play where Liam got a little too far off the bag there with the ball in the air, because if he'd caught it, there would have been a potential for a double play there.
Yeah. And I think
but he was stealing.
These guys will be doing a lot of bunting in their baseball career, and I think one of the things that I was always, I don't know what your opinion is here, always start at the top of the zone and come down if you need to.
Yeah, I think you can kind of define that top part of the zone, know anything above that's a ball. He squared around a bunt, and there's a steal attempt. Oh, and looks like he's in there.
And he gets the safe call.
I think we kind of had that looked like a called play to me. It looked like that was a called fake bunt and just trying to get the runner over to third. So we now have a runner at third with nobody out, which is nice. Fisher squares around a bunt again. And the butt is away. I'm not going to trust the scoreboard here. Is the count actually 2-1?
We got 2-1.
2-1.
I think the scoreboard's right. I think it might be okay to trust.
Is it
might
3-1?
Be safe in the water.
It's 3-1.
Oh, jeez.
Squares around a bunt again. That one looked like it was right down the middle. So I think we have either a 2-2 count or a full count.
I'm going to go full at this point.
Let's see, what do we have on? Yep, looks like a full count here. Again, maybe a base hit or a ball 4. Be nice. Oh, that ball was a nice pitch, and Fisher fouls that back.
Well, that's great. We're getting in quality at-bat territory, right?
Yeah, I think technically a 6-pitch at-bat is a quality at-bat.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one thing I like to put a lot of emphasis on, our quality at-bats. And, I mean, when you take 6 pitches out, even if the at-bat doesn't work out for you, you're really making that pitcher work, which gives your teammates a better opportunity to think. So right there, 7-pitch at-bat. It was a called strike 3. It's that pitch in the outside corner that's gotten a number of our red-tail Hawks today. It's a really nice pitch. I think that's either the 4th or 5th called strike on that same pitch.
Yeah, he's been getting that outside call all day.
But he had to work hard. He had to throw 7 pitches in that bat, and it sets the table for Max, who squares around the bunt. Oh, and the runner is hung out to dry here. But it looks like he got back in. So Liam had a pretty strong secondary lead there. Looking at Holby is showing a bit of frustration. I think that might have been a play that was busted. It might have been a squeeze play.
I think that was a squeeze for sure,
so
right?
Liam was kind of left hanging out to dry. Catcher had a look at him, threw it, but he was able to get back to third base. All right, here comes the pitch.
And I'm going with a 1-1 count.
1-1 count.
At this point, yeah, with that strike call again on the outside like he's been hitting all day.
1-1 count. We got 1 out, runner on third.
Joey Chestnut. That seems like either a great name for baseball or hot dogs.
Yeah, I think you're right. Oh, that's that same called strike. I'm glad that one happened on the second strike instead of the third strike this time. But we do have a 1-2 count, I'm thinking.
You got a 1-2 count and a bunt call with a 1-2.
And he puts it up in the air, and he gets it down. It's a squeeze, and he's in there. What a play.
Wow.
Oh, and he had to slide over the bat. Liam Wynn gets in under the tag. Max getting down a 2-strike bunt. I mean, that's just execution right there. What a great bunt by Max Messner. That looked like a safety squeeze to me, and Liam got a great break on it as soon as he saw the ball down. And we got our first run of the game.
I mean, that's it, right?
Yep.
Yeah, make them make plays, right? That is small ball all the way.
And the pitch. Logan takes a hack at the first. It's foul territory. The first baseman has a beat on it, leans over, but it's just a little too far.
Oh, and the umpire takes a dip over the catcher's helmet.
Yeah, I hope he's okay.
Thanks.
Looks like he's okay. We got an 0-1 count. Do we have 1 out or 2? I think we have 1 out, right?
1 out.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's great, right? The opportunity to do some damage.
Scoreboard is, again, I would say the scoreboard's hitting about 150 today.
Scoreboard, but hot dog delivery, though.
Dave Grant just got a hot dog delivery in the booth, and it looks absolutely fantastic.
Yes, let's see. We need another camera in here. So first the outfield,
and then the
then the perch.
Comes set and the pitch. Nope, he's a pickoff attempt, and he is safe. We have an 0-1 count. We got a 3-1 baseball game. Casa Grande is up 3 to the Red Tail Hawks 1. Logan Grant at the plate, and an 0-1 count here. And the pitch. Oh, there's a catcher that goes back. And it gets away from first base, but he stays there. The catcher attempted to pick off the runner at first base and just tipped off the first baseman's glove, but it didn't really get too far away. So,
no, right field doing what he needs to do, right? Backing him up.
Absolutely.
Yeah, because we saw Max pop up, and he was eyeing second base, as he should.
Pitcher comes set, and the pitch. Justin. Nope, I think that was a strike.
I think it was 1-2.
1-2 count. It did look a little inside to me, but pitcher strike. Pitcher strike for sure. All right, we've got a 1-2 count here. I wonder if we're going to see the hook. Pitcher comes set. And the pitch. Oh, the runner's running. It gets away. It was a low outside fastball that got away from the catcher. I would call that a wild pitch. And the runner was already running, but was able to easily cruise into second base without a play being made on him.
And I wonder if half of that is literally making, not only just making them make a play, but it's really disconcerting to the pitcher, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've got this, just all these things you're paying attention to. You hear runner.
Right.
You're trying to rush to give the catcher a chance to throw the runner out.
Yeah, just a little bit to throw him off and just keep that pressure on.
Seem to be the things that Holby really coaches into his team. Just those little types of things that do put a little bit of extra pressure on the players. And when you put pressure on the other team's defense, it does make it hard to execute. I think a perfect example of that is if you hit a slow ground ball, and if you run hard, it puts pressure on the shortstop, and sometimes it just makes the play harder.
No, 100%. And you see him make plays, and
we just got a ball 4 there. So now we've got, that was a good at bat by Logan, huh? We had a 1-2 count, works a walk out of it.
Well, and that pitch, that fourth ball, as it was called, right, was right on the outside, and that's that pitch that's been getting called all day.
Mm-hmm.
But Logan did something that you and I were talking about the other day, which is he just assumed that it's a walk, right? And this came up in our last game against Casa Grande during a tag out, where if the player shows that it was a thrown out, in that situation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then blue just kind of goes along with it.
Yeah, sometimes you can influence the calls. That ball's up and in to Declan. Declan's our number 3 hitter. I kind of get the sense that Declan's seeing this pitcher well. The pitcher steps off to have a word with himself. The Gauchos coach did come out and talk to him, try to settle things down. I think sensing that they got the top of the Red Tail Hawks order up, and that they want to. Things could get out of hand this thing, as we're hoping they do. Oh, Declan puts a good chart. Oh, but he was played perfectly, and the left fielder was really cheating over more towards center field. And Declan had a nice hit right and left center, but it ended up being a relatively routine player for the left fielder just because he was playing him perfectly. But good piece of hitting by Declan.
Great swing, great hit. I mean, that's one as Declan fills out. Right? That's a Miller Avenue special.
I agree. Oh, and there's a nice hit by Sam Marcus. That was beautiful. Oh, and it gets by the left fielder. I think we're scoring some runs here. I think we've got 1 run in Max, and we're bringing in the next runner. Logan is going, and Declan's going for third base. There's a play at third base. Oh, and it squirts away from the third baseman. Or, excuse me, that was Sam. So Sam had just a scorching single over the shortstop's head. It was a barrel. He hit it hard. And the left fielder's coming in to field it, and it got by him, rolled all the way to the fence, which allowed the 2 runs to score and allowed him to get to third base, which we now have a tie baseball game, 3-3.
Yeah. Love it.
Again, I go back to that first inning where, I've seen 5, 6, 7 runs scored in an inning like that. And for Logan to right the ship and get us out of that inning, only giving up 2 runs, put us in a position to tie it up now and really make a baseball game of it.
Oh.
Oliver takes a swing at the first one, and it looks like it might be a can of corn for the center fielder.
But we'll take it.
We
got a tie game here.
Tie game, 3-3 as we head to the top of the 4th. We're back. We have some defensive updates.
So it looks like we have a lefty catcher,
Mm-hmm.
Oliver, which we don't often see the lefty catcher. I tried to convince my lefty son to do it. He said, no, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the coach, Chris Holbrook, is a lefty. I think he feels that lefties get unfairly penalized in baseball.
I've had this conversation with Mike Hokenottle many times. I think I convinced at least him to come around, and he put in some lefties in shortstop eventually.
Your older son, Connor, is a prime example. Just such good hands, such a good shortstop. And, this first one is first pitch swing. It's in between second base. And second baseman makes the play.
I said it was a tough one, but Austin made it look routine.
He did, didn't he?
Yeah.
One out. One
and
pitch,
he was loud.
1 out.
Yeah.
We'll see if number 14 is taking a pitch just to try to extend the inning a little bit. And the pitch. It does not, and it's a ground ball right through the 5-6 hole between third base and shortstop for a base hit. It squirts away from the left fielder. He's going to try to take a second bag, and he is successful.
Yeah.
So we've seen that play a couple times where the ball squirts away from the left fielder, and you're able to get an extra couple bags.
And that's unfortunate, but it is what it is, right? It's an interesting field with the turf up front and the grass in the outfield, and it just took a hop on him. Right there.
Took a weird hop, yeah. And also, making those mistakes and feeling the pain of the mistakes, there's no better way to learn. Squares around a bunt, lays it, just foul.
I expect to see that bunt again here, Red.
So we have a 1 out, a runner on second base. We have an 0-1 count, and likely going to see a bunt yet again here. It's the odds-on call. This is Baglietto, the 9-hitter. And we've got him picked off. Logan picks him off, does a great job. And he's got him in a pickle, throws the ball, and we got him out. So Logan, he's at second base, picked up the leg and turned around to check him. And the runner really, I don't know if he was stealing, but took an aggressive secondary lead. Logan picked him off. Didn't throw to second base. I think if he had thrown to second base, the runner would have been safe at third.
Yeah.
Ran at him, got him into a pickle, one throw. And we got 2 outs, nobody on. What a great play by Logan.
Yeah, those rundowns are tough at this level, right? It's definitely changing, I think, for a lot of these players where, you see it at every level in high school, or I've seen it. I've watched a lot of baseball already this year. And, the runners are fast, and he was a smart runner, and he's going to get that most of the time. And I think Logan got the better of him there.
So we have Oliver Churcher playing catcher, probably the first time this season. Max is playing a great shortstop. Austin Miller at second base and Cal at first base. Liam Wynn in right field, Declan in center, and Fisher in left. Got a 1-2 count and the pitch, and it's fouled off. Looked like a fastball on the outside corner. See where Logan's cruising. He was cruising around 70 earlier in the game.
So he's starting to creep up there I got him at 56 pitches.
Pitch count is always something to be mindful of whenever the next game is. And the pitch, that was a curveball. 61-mile-an-hour curveball. Max makes a play, makes it look, but the throw gets away.
Yeah, it looked like it just slipped out of his hands there.
Really nice play coming in on the ball. Throw got away from him a little bit there, and we've got a 2-out base runner. Brings up the top of the order, the catcher, number 12 for Casa Grande. Again, after watching Wednesday's game, I thought this was Casa Grande's best player. He caught well, hit the ball well, and just seemed very locked in to me. And the runner goes, got a great jump, gets by the catcher, and he has a stand-up steal.
Yeah, the outfield had come in a lot for that last hitter, and I don't know if they backed up enough for this hitter.
Yeah, I think they are maybe pinching him a little bit tight.
Yeah, so we'll see how this works out for the Hawks.
Got a runner at second base. Logan comes set in the pitch. And he fouls that one off. He really got that in on the inside corner nicely.
Got a 1-1 count after that.
2 outs. 3-3 ball game. Top of the fourth. All right. Logan checks the runner at second base. Comes set. And the pitch. So the dribbler out in front. Logan fields it cleanly, and the throw is right on the money. Tell you, that reminded me of those throws that he had from third base on Wednesday. He had 3 or 4 of them that were just spectacular. Hard plays, long throws, and strikes.
Yeah, he's thrown dots across the diamond. I love it.
All right, we're heading to the bottom of the 4th, 3-3 tie. This is exciting baseball. All right, we're back, heading to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's a 3-3 tie. We've got Austin Miller, number 55, playing a lockdown second base for us.
With some changes on the Casa Grande side, we have a new number 4 in at pitcher.
Yep, he's a lefty. What was he doing?
So I think he was that second to last hitter there, C. Himes.
He's their 5-holder, hits in the 5-hole, plays right field. Lefty, seems to have a strong arm. Hasn't hit his growth spurt yet. And he comes set here. We got 2-0 count. That was 60 miles an hour. Just foul.
Great bit of hitting there by Austin. Seen a lot of off speed, I think, here from C. Himes.
I think you're right. That one came in at 60. Let's see if that was an off-speed pitch or not.
I'm going to go with not.
2-1 count here.
Prove me wrong. I'm usually wrong.
All right, comes set in the pitch. 60 miles an hour again. Fly ball to left field. Can of corn for the Casa Grande left fielder. And we have 1 out. Cal Byrne coming to the plate. Number 9, playing first base.
So now when you played on this field, did you have as much swag and as all these players? Not that Cal's particularly heavy on the swag, but I'm just curious. The batting gloves, the sliding gloves.
Batting gloves, yes. Sometimes. The rest of it, no.
Do you want to get back out there? Get the elbow guard on?
Yeah, I would have extended my career at least 10 years if I had an elbow guard and a sliding glove. I think I would have stolen a lot more bags with a sliding glove, to be honest with you.
All right, 2 in the dirt there.
2-0 count.
Yeah, I think if these hitters can be choosy, they might get some fun stuff here.
Be patient, make them come in, take some hacks. Oh, another ball. Count is 3-0. Sure would be nice to get a base runner here. I think I personally would be giving Cal the take sign. but that's a discussion that is always up for debate because often the 3-0 pitch might be the best pitch you will see. Nice pitch, and that was a good pitch. The take sign wasn't on, and it's down the line. It's a single. This could be extra bases, folks. Cal's going for second base here. The left fielder feels it, and he's going to be up there with a stand-up double.
Well,
all right. I tell you, the take sign obviously would have not worked in that situation, or would have not have been the right call in that situation, as Cal goes the other way, right down the left field line for a stand-up double. Great to get a runner on.
And Liam's up, but yeah, I mean the third base was playing right on the line, and it just squeaked right by him. Just again, a nice bit of hitting.
And the pitcher checks the runner at second. 3-3 ball game, bottom of the fourth inning. We've got one out. Liam Nguyen at the plate. Cal Byrne at second base. See if we can break this tie here. And the pitch just off. Yeah, it's an interesting fastball. It obviously doesn't have a lot of velocity, but it does have some sink to it. And I think you're right. You're saying if they could be patient, they could have some success. They really just has to, if they can keep their weight back, they can kind of get into the rhythm. Ooh, pickoff attempt. They almost had him. He's safe. Very, very close play. It was a good move by the pitcher. I think he got us all. But Cal got back there, got the job done.
Well, and also, I don't know if you caught it, the center fielder sneaking in here, so they're going to try to get him again.
I think you're right. Ball's in the dirt, 2-0 count.
So they're gonna keep Cal on his toes here.
Yeah,
and all of us, I guess.
The first baseman is playing in. I think they've been burned a little bit with the bunt, and they're ready for it now. Cal getting a good secondary, but the first baseman is definitely trying to take away the bunt. Third baseman is staying home, I think, to protect against maybe an open bag, where Cal could steal. And the pitch is up.
Yeah, I would.
3-1 count.
This is the situation where I would love to see a bunt down the left field.
Yeah.
Down the third base line.
Mm-hmm. We got a 3-1 count here.
Bunt for a hit here.
And here comes the pitch. Foul ball straight back. Great timing on that swing by Liam.
Well, we're entering into another quality at bat.
Yeah. Yep, full count. Be great to see something get in play here. I'll take a walk too. And then the pitcher gets set, checks the runner at second. And the pitch. And it's off the hands. It might fall. Oh, it does fall right in front of the left fielder. Cal was going. Oh, and the ball gets away. And Cal, so there was a solid single off the hands, but he got a nice single there. I think that's Liam Nguyen's first hit of the year, if I'm not mistaken. And landed in front of the left fielder. Cal was going for third base on the play. Left fielder thought he had a chance at Cal, threw to third, but Cal was in there easily, and the ball squirted away. But we have runners at second and third now, with one out and Fisher Peck at the plate.
And I think Cal was eyeing home, but I think the ball rolled pretty much straight here to number 12. Who I think, as we said,
Fisher squares around to bunt. Oh, and he fouls it off. Looks like that was a suicide squeeze as Cal was coming home.
100%. Yeah, that's Holby likes it. He's going to make him make a play here. He's going to make this third baseman do something. I wouldn't be surprised to see this play on again.
I think you might be right. And we got an 0-1. Oh, he squares around early. We got an 0-1 count here. Third baseman creeping way in. Everyone's in big time, and he pops it up behind the dish. And, diving play by the catcher just off his glove. Really nice attempt at catching that foul ball, that foul bunt. We got an 0-2 count now.
All right, well, we were going to try to show the replay, but that is beyond my skill level.
Yeah, there's always room for improvement. By the time we get to JV, we will have that down, I'll tell you. Again, we are here in freshman Red Tail Hawk baseball, working out the kinks. Oh, nice hit. What a play. Gets in front of the left fielder. That was an 0-2 count. Fisher Peck was really, had the chips stacked against him by squaring around to bunt and fouling two bunts off. And just, had zero margin for error and singles just over the shortstop's head. Great RBI single. Breaks the tie. We now have a 4-3 game. I'm sure the scoreboard will update here momentarily.
And I'm not trying to throw too much shade at Game Changer, but Game Changer was also leading me down the wrong path.
Oh, he squares around a bunt. It was a first and third. He does a fake throw to second, checks the runner at third, but we now have runners at second and third. And 1 out.
That was a ball on the pitch, huh?
Ball, yeah, 1-0 count. I think you're right. Squares around a bunt, gets the bunt down. It's a beautiful bunt.
Oh, my goodness.
Squeeze in there, and he is safe. What a play by Max. Liam had an outstanding jump from third base. Max bunted the ball right down the third base line. Great bunt. I think the Gauchos were ready for the bunt with the last batter, but they weren't ready for that one. And kind of caught them on their heels a little bit. And that was a bunt single RBI. We got first and third again. Casa Grande has put on a play. The last time they did a fake throw down to second, check third, and the runner's stealing. Oh, he gets picked off. He gets picked off at second. The play at but the ball squirts away. So Max was stealing. It's a lefty. He picked him off at first base. It looked like they called him out. So it looked like they had him dead to rights. They caught the ball, tagged him, but then as he was bringing the ball back, the ball slipped out of the glove. I think it's a difficult argument for the Blue to make that that's on the exchange, since there really was no hand to exchange it to, but I believe that's what's being called, or
100%.
that it slipped out after the safe. Oh, and Holby had a word with him. They have overturned the call. He is safe. So we have runners at second and third, 1 out. I think the Casa Grande coach now wants a word with the umpire.
There was a baseball coach by the name of Pete Can who once told me that no umpire was ever wrong.
That's true. That is true.
So
in this instance, you could say that the end result is not wrong. You might have,
it's a journey.
It's an evolve. Sometimes you can be wrong along the journey, but right at the end. And it looks like that's one of these situations right here. So we have runners at second and third. We've got 1 out. We got Logan Grant at the plate, and they are ready for the bunt, and we're bunting anyway. But the ball's way high. He's hung out. It was a suicide squeeze, but it was really high. So we've got a pickle now with Fisher, and Fisher is tagged out. Safe. Looks like Fisher got away from the ball. The home plate umpire has called him safe, and we got it in. So that was an interesting one. I think we may have caught them on their heels with the last one, but they were absolutely ready for that suicide squeeze there. They had both the third baseman and the first baseman crashing, and the pitcher threw it about 2 feet above the batter's head, Logan's head. He had no opportunity whatsoever to get a bat on it. Yep. Fisher was running home, was stealing. It was not a safety squeeze. It was a suicide squeeze. Kind of had him dead to rights, and then they got him in a pickle. But on the play, but coming back to home, Fisher avoided the tag and was called safe.
Yeah, so that's 100%. I thought he got the tag down.
I think if I thought he got the tag as well. Again, the umpire's never wrong ultimately.
All right, 1 out here, 6-3.
It's been a bit of a wild inning, and I don't think the ball's gone more than 20 feet. And a square round of a bunt again, and it's a foul bunt.
Another pop-up.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I think that Holby's really deploying that strategy right now.
We got a 1-1 count on Logan after that foul bunt.
It's a 6-3 lead. So it's a 1-1 count. We got Max Messner at third base. Oh.
Okay. So the count is 1-1, but the field ump says 0-1.
Again, they're ultimately never wrong, but there are times when they may be in disagreement. Uh, 1-2. I think the scoreboard, game changer, and the umpires were all wrong on that one.
We can go with the TAM TV overlay as well.
Yeah, nice. TAM TV overlay. That was an 0 for 4. Always hated going 0 for 4. Just stew on that until you get a crack at the next game. All right, and the pitch. Oh, lined right down, just foul. But that third baseman's getting a lot of work this inning.
When you said you have Max over there at third, right, and he's in foul territory, right, obviously as a base runner because he doesn't want to get hit out right, by the ball in play.
Hits you in foul territory, it's a strike. Hits you in fair territory, it is an out. And the pitch, takes a hack on it, fouls it off to the right side. Don't think it was far enough to really get a car windshield, but maybe a Casa Grande fan or two.
Maybe a Gaucho.
A Gaucho.
All right, the infield still relatively aggressive in depth here.
Yeah, we got a runner at third, and that one's down. Ball 3, count is full. We have 1 out and a 6-3 lead for our Red-tail Hawks. Bottom of 4th inning.
So Seaheim's getting up to 25 pitches here.
Yeah, he's had to work hard. And the pitch, that's ball 4.
Yep.
All right, great at bat, and we've got ourselves another first and third situation. I do love these first and third situations, especially with Holby as our coach.
Yeah, you expect Logan to run here.
You have the lefty. You got to be a little bit careful. You know, we got picked off last time, and I think we got a little bit lucky that they couldn't execute.
And Declan's already shown.
Declan squaring around early. I don't think they quite, Casa Grande, not quite sure how they want to play it. So they bring the first baseman in. So Logan's getting a huge lead. He runs, pulls back, and he steals it easily. Didn't have a play on at all. The first baseman was playing to take the bunt away, not to hold the runner on there. I think they were conceding second base and just saying, hey, we're done with this bunt stuff. But he's playing way in again, I think. And Declan now takes a hack, doesn't bunt. Looks like their first baseman's moving back to more of a regular playing depth. We have a 0-2 count, 1 out. Declan's got himself a hole to dig himself out of. Like to see one of his patented line drives into left center field. I would take right center as well. That one had a little more velocity than some of the other ones, and it was inside, kind of brushed him back. Not a bad 0-2 pitch.
And I think with Logan, I don't know if he knows the center fielder is going to pick him off, but he's closer to third base than our runner at third base is.
Yeah, I think you're right. He's getting a great lead, and the Gauchos are giving it to him, and he's taking it. We got 2-2 count. I take right center too. A line drive to right center would be nice. Oh, foul ball here.
We're seeing a lot of nice at-bats here from the Hawks. Declan does have the ability to put it over these fielders' heads, and that would, well, I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Me neither. He does. They're playing him pretty shallow. Pitcher gets set, and the pitch. Oh, left center. I called it the first one, but again, that left fielder was just playing in a position to take it away. Max Messner did a fantastic job of tagging up there. Declan Lamb does the job, gets the run home, sacrifice fly. I thought that was a base hit all the way, but they were cheating over. The left fielder, again, was cheating over a bit towards center. Made that play look a little more routine than I thought it was going to be off the bat, but a great sacrifice fly.
100%. No, he had me there too. But just another solid line drive from Declan today.
Number 44, Sam Marcus. Runner at second base, Logan. And the pitch is just up. We have a 7-3 lead now in the bottom of the 4th. We've got 1 out. Yeah, I like how Sam's been swinging the bat lately. He's got a lot of pop. He can hit the ball really hard. And that one was right there, pulls it right down the line, just foul.
Yeah, a great bit of hitting.
I think he's got the ability to maybe hit it over one of these Gaucho outfielders' heads. Maybe that center fielder's head.
Yeah, they're not showing a ton of respect out there. There's kind of middling depth, especially right field playing him in. But
yeah. And the pitch. Oh, squibbed off the end of the bat and foul.
Yeah, I think he's happy to see that one roll foul.
Yes. Looked like he was maybe a little in front of that one. And the count is 1-2. We have 2 outs. And, the ball was a strike 3, hit the ground. The catcher had a heads-up play, tagged him out for the third out of the inning. But, hey, what a great inning for the Red-tail Hawks. We got a 7-3 lead now. We put 4 on the board there. Again, it was executing, putting pressure on the defense, and being aggressive on the base paths. So that was great Holby baseball and a fun inning to watch. All right, we're back. We've got a pitching change here.
We got Austin throwing into Oliver. So Oliver's still behind the dish for us. And our some defensive changes as well, right? We have Logan stepping into second base. Cal's still at first. Max and Sam rounding out the infield at short and third. And the outfield looks the same for us.
Our Lions stepping in for the Gauchos. Looks like he is the number 2 hitter. He's 1 for 2. First pitch is a ball. Got a 1-0 count. It's a big inning. If the Red Tail Hawks can put up a 0 this inning, it really does just really grab the momentum for the game and put you in the driver's seat.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things. So I didn't, play baseball in high school. And so, obviously I've been coaching for about 10 years in Mill Valley Little League with you and others. And momentum is one of those things that, I'm not sure that I was a believer at first. And now I'm a big believer in momentum.
It's interesting with baseball. That one was a 67-mile-an-hour fastball grounded to third base. Sammy up with the play. Oh, fantastic play. Sam Marcus, pardon me.
I know, you'll get there.
And, we were about to bring it around the horn in just beautiful fashion, but we didn't quite get it completed.
If we're going to take – we have just looking at Game Changer, we have 5 errors on the day. So I would like to see our errors here in the throw around versus
I completely agree.
All right, 1 out, nobody on.
Joey Chestnut up.
God, I love that name. I don't know if his first name is Joey, but it's Jay Chestnut. And so
I think we're just going to go with that. It just sounds good.
Yeah. Although I'm the one who ate the hot dog today, not him. So who knows?
I have a feeling he'll be having a hot dog or 10 after the game.
Snack Shack is still open.
Yes, it is. Get your dogs while they're hot.
Oh,
just missing. Hasn't quite found the zone.
So it's interesting because that is the pitch that we've been talking about all day. Just out there, just outside, definitely in the zone, top to bottom. But I'm saying it's outside. Oliver with a nice frame.
All right. Austin comes set, and the pitch is in there, lined right at second base. Logan fields. He's got a shot here. And he was, rushed the throw, which makes sense. It was just a really, really, really hard play right in the hole, and I think Logan did a really good job of just knocking that ball down, and got it down. Made an attempt to get him at first, and just didn't quite get him.
That's a tough one,
yeah,
for sure. I mean, obviously, I think that was going to be a single without some kind of amazing thing breaking for the Hawks and Logan there.
All right. Well, we got 1 out. Oh, hits him. That's the second time their cleanup batter's been hit. Both times just off the shoulder there. I don't think those are even leaving really much of a mark.
No.
But to be honest with you, he's their cleanup hitter. I'm sure he's got a lot of pop. Base open there. I don't think that's the worst thing in the world. We got the 5 hitter up here.
And some conversation going on within the Gauchos dugout.
I think this is a pinch hitter.
I think so. This doesn't look like number 4 at the plate.
No, it does not.
Looks like maybe he ate number 4 for breakfast.
Yes. Yes, it does. This batter probably has the previous number 5 batter, but outweighed by a fair amount. It's clearly a pinch hitter. Oh, when he picks him off, he's got him. And, it gets away. It was just a low throw, and it hopped. But we had him lean in, had a shot at it. Again, freshman baseball, I love that they're taking these shots. I love that they're learning. When you don't execute a play like that, but you had him picked off, it sticks with your mind, and it makes you better, in my opinion. All right. No count. Austin comes set. Runner on second and first. And the pitch. And he fouls it off. Up and in. 25 just kind of fought that one off. And we got an 0-1 count.
Yeah, no, great pitch, right? He had to go for something, and that was just staying alive.
I think it'd be nice to maybe see a little 6-4-3 double play here. All right, Austin comes set. And he picks him off at second. And
I hope he has some emotion around that one. I think he'd like to see that throw made. Because I think he thinks maybe they had him.
I think you're right. All right, comes set and steps off again.
So number 27, definitely living in our pitcher's mind.
And the Gaucho crowd is asking for a balk, and they were given one. Not quite sure what happened there. Just I was a little. I think it just kind of found his feet in the wrong spot at the wrong time. But now we have runners in second and third. That was balk. And the pitch inside gets away from the catcher, but the runners are staying put.
All right, so
1-1 count.
Yep. And now the Gauchos are doing to us what we did to them, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Playing small ball, putting the pressure on.
Yes, they are. All right, we have a 1-1 count here. And the pitch is down there. Okay, ground ball to first base. Cal does a great job fielding it, gets the out. It's an RBI on the fielder's choice, but we have 2 outs. So it is now a 7-4 ball game. I would exchange a run for an out there all day long.
Yeah, I think so, right? That's the game.
Yep. We have number 16, the shortstop. Stanfeld. No.
Oh.
Just off. Ball one. Strickland. I believe this is Hunter Strickland's nephew of the San Francisco Giants.
I mean, this Gaucho team is just filled with minor celebrities between Joey Chestnut's offspring and nice pitch.
I seem to remember an incident between Bryce Harper and Hunter Strickland a while back. Do you remember that one?
No, you got me on that one.
He had some bad blood, and Hunter Strickland, I guess there was some conversations before the game, and Hunter Strickland threw at and hit Bryce Harper, who then charged him down. Ooh, that one was up and in, and that was I forget when it was. That was probably 10 years ago. But I think Bryce Harper had hit a bomb off him in a playoff game that went about 600 feet. And maybe Hunter was a little perturbed with some of the antics after the home run. So a few years later, he got his revenge, which is a bench-clearing brawl for the Giants. I think he must have been playing for the Phillies at the time.
Nice strike, low and in there for Austin.
That was a big strike, wasn't it?
Yeah, so now we're at 2-2 with 2 outs. So this is a big pitch. You don't see a lot of bench clearing brawls in high school.
Thank God. Oop, foul ball. Great job fighting that ball off by Hunter's nephew. All right, again, a 2-2 count. We'll do it all again. You can see the Gauchos dugout getting into it. They've got a rhythmic clapping going. Everyone's locked in. I think they know how big this moment is. Austin sets and the pitch. Just off. Count is full.
I like that miss, though, right?
Yep. You got some bases to work with.
You're up by 3 runs.
You got the latter part of the lineup up.
I wouldn't mind seeing that maybe just a little more over the center of the plate here. Same up
and the
in.
Pitch. Oh, strike 3. Swinging strike 3. And he calls him out. There was some question whether or not it hit the ground. It did not hit the ground. That is what an inning. Only giving up 1 run there. I mean, I do think that solidly snatches the momentum for the Red Tail Hawks, and we're heading to the bottom of the 5th. All right, we are heading to the bottom of the 5th inning. The Red Tail Hawks up 7-4. That was a great top of the 5th. You know, the Gauchos were really threatening. You know, a couple of bad breaks for the Hawks, and we were able to get out of that with only giving up 1 run. New pitcher here for the Gauchos. I believe this is their cleanup hitter.
Number 34.
Is it? Let's see.
It's hard to get the call from Blue here. I
Yes.
think that's a 1-0, just missing.
Just missing.
Inside here on the lefty, Oliver.
This was the Gauchos' third baseman. He is their cleanup hitter. Is now pitching. He's got a 1-1 count. We've got
1-1. Yeah, it's a very mellow count.
Mm-hmm. Oliver Churcher at the plate. That fastball was in there at 67 miles an hour to give you a feel for the velocity. 2-1 count now. Sure would like to get another insurance run or 2. Or 4. That one's off. Count is 3-1 now.
Oliver's doing a great job. Like we've been talking about quality at bats all day, right? And this is great waiting for your pitch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I agree. I'm not sure if this pitcher's quite gotten the feel of the mound yet. There's one. Oh.
Yeah. So there's an example maybe of Oliver trying to get the call, but I think that was a no-doubter.
That was no doubter.
Yeah.
The count is now full. All right, pitcher comes set, and the pitch is up. Ball 4, quality at bat. Way to work it. You know, a nice 6-pitch at bat.
And runners on.
Like how they're making nothing easy for the Gauchos.
Yeah.
All right.
So Austin stepping in.
Got a runner at first. Gauchos are not playing the bunt. They're playing normal. The third baseman even at third base. First baseman holding Oliver on. Ball's up. Ball 1. Yeah, we've had a lot of balls yet. I think you got to make him come in the zone before you get too aggressive.
And Holby really coaching Oliver off. And the pitcher looking him back.
Oop, that one's up as well. Count is 2-1. Or 2-0. Pardon me.
So it looks like the Gauchos may have the same issue that we were talking about for the Hawks earlier, right? The depth on the pitching chart.
Mm-hmm. Gets set and the pitch. Oliver takes a hack. Might have nicked that ball. Counts 2-2.
And we got Austin taking that hack.
Oh, yes. Pardon me. Oliver's at first. And the pitch. Popped out of play. Count is still 2-2. Another 6-pitch at bat.
It's great stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Make him go deep. I've already seen a couple pitchers.
Mm-hmm. This is the Gauchos' third pitcher. And the pitch. And it's a little flare. The third baseman has a beat on it in foul territory. Looks like he's got it, and that is an out. Again, kind of made the pitcher work, made him come in the zone. I think it was overall good at bat for Austin.
Absolutely, yeah. Right, saw a lot of pitches. Look for some. Love that swing. Love that decision.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Wonder if we put something in play here with Cal Byrne at the plate. Nope. Nope, gets away, and Oliver is running. Got away from the catcher there. That one might have been called a pass ball. It's kind of up and in and tipped off the catcher's glove. But Oliver gets down to second base, and we have a 1-0 count with 1 out for Cal Byrne. The good guys are up 7-4 in the bottom of the 5th inning. Here comes the pitch.
It looks like we have a new shortstop out there for the Gauchos. Am I seeing that right? Is that not number 12?
I think it's the same guy.
Yeah. Pretending to make some calls.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see if we can make something happen here with a 2-0 count.
Here comes the pitch. Inside. Oh, it hit him. It hit him. I think that's a dead ball.
They're going to send Oliver back.
Yeah, I think Oliver's heading back to second base. That's a rough start for number 34 so far. He hasn't quite figured out this mound yet. Seems like his command hasn't quite settled in. We got Liam Wynn up. Runners on first and second now.
We're still sitting on 1 out.
Nope, we're playing for the bunt now. The first baseman is clearly playing to try to take the bunt away. I think they've been burned enough times from this game. And the pitch looks like a little slider or something, but it stayed up top for a ball. Yeah, the third baseman's playing even with the bag.
Yeah, we got a new third baseman out there.
He is squaring around a bunt. He's squaring around early. First base really charges in. And Oliver steals the bag. Ball go, and there was good backup there. So he squared around early. Third baseman was charging hard, but then, first base was charging hard. Third base was playing even with the bag, but then charged on the bunt, which kind of opened up the bag, so it became a foot race between Oliver and the shortstop, and that just created a lot of traffic, and Oliver was able to get in there. Cal did not, however, follow, so we have a first and third situation. Again, the first baseman is really taking away the bunt. No one's holding Cal on, and Liam is squaring around early. Second base is maybe coming over to hold on, but the pitch, he pulls back. It was a fake bunt. Cal runs. It's a fake throw, and he's in there.
Yep. There's that trade-off that we would take every day.
Mm-hmm.
And always nice to get the ball, but.
All right, we got a 3-0 count here. I do think that all of the bunts were definitely keeping the pitcher out of his rhythm. So, again, playing in first base. Oh, and that's a strike. Again, I don't know if it's just a natural cut on the ball or a slider. I'm not sure. I wouldn't imagine you'd be throwing a slider 3-0, but it caught the zone.
Yeah, I think we're not seeing a true cutter here, right? I think we're seeing more off speed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was in there. He takes a hack, fouls it off. It was a good aggressive. It was a 3-1 hack, a good aggressive 3-1 hack.
Yeah, I like it.
Yep, now we got a full count with 1 out. And the pitch, that one's up top.
Yeah.
Bases are juiced for Fisher. Now the bunt with the bases loaded becomes a different play. It's not a tag play anymore. It's a force play.
Yeah.
I have seen Holby do it in the past, and again, especially with a team like this, that he's on their heels and they're reeling a little bit with defending the bunt. I could see him putting the bunt down again. Just keep the pressure on and make him make a play.
So I'm always wrong. I'll just lead with that. But I would what I was going to say is I normally agree with you, but this pitcher, right, is really, we're not getting anything here, right? I mean, he
hasn't found the zone yet. Yeah.
No, he's 7 strikes out of 21 pitches.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm wondering if even Holby would be a little more inclined to let them swing away here.
Well, it looks like, what are they doing?
Their
third base is playing tight. First base, they're definitely ready for the bunt. And he does square around a bunt. Oh, and he pulls back. It was just inside. I think that's a ball. 1-0.
1-0 count, 1 out.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's, see if he can work a wild pitch out of it. Or
as I said, I led with I'm always wrong.
First base is really coming in tight now. Fisher calls timeout.
And again, you see
first base is crowded and tight. I mean, way in. He squares around a bunt. Oh, he spikes it, and the runner gets home. So that fastball was kind of spiked into the ground. The catcher did a decent job blocking it, but it skirted out towards the first base dugout, and Oliver got an outstanding jump to get our insurance around that 8th run.
That's the one you were asking for.
Yes.
Merry Christmas to you.
Well, I thank you very much, Dave. And I'll tell you, I'm a greedy man. I could take a couple more. He squares around a bunt, runners in second, third. First base is way in there, pulls back. It really doesn't feel to me like Fisher has any intent of actually bunting the ball right now. It does kind of feel more like a fake bump. We have a 3-0 count here. 1 out. I do believe the scoreboard should update. Oh, it just did. That was that little wrinkle cutter, whatever he's got, that came right in there in the zone. That was a clutch pitch by the pitcher. Really nice pitch. Counts 3-1.
I think we're going to give that a pitcher's.
Squares around a bunt, 3-1. First base is close enough to shake hands with him at this point. And pitcher steps off just to reset things. I like that move by the pitcher, just to not let the bunt get to his head. He squared around early. He's ready for it, and he pulls back for a ball 4. All right, bases are juiced again.
Yeah. I mean, it's really in their head, right? 100%.
Yeah.
It pulls the whole defense off. You know, you got second base covering first. I haven't seen Holby do a lot of slashing.
No, I haven't either.
Right, pull back on the bunt and swing away.
Max messing her up, squares around a bunt. Oh, and he fouls it off. Did look like a bit of a suicide yet again.
Yeah,
Man, that's a
Cal's almost there. It's a race to home between Cal
really
and the first baseman.
And when you got the force play at home, you know, you really got to execute it well. But, they've got the right man at the plate. Max has executed a few of these. He's a fantastic bunter. You got an 0-1 count here with 1 out. Bases juiced. 8-4 good guys. And the pitch. Oh, he swings away. Oh, and it hits off of the third baseman's head. Shortstop fields it and makes a fantastic play at first base to get Max out. But he gets an RBI on the fielder's choice. So another insurance run. Just what the doctor ordered.
Just what you wanted. You were just asking.
I was. Really nice play by the Gauchos there. It was a hard hit ball right down the line, tipped off the third baseman's glove, and the shortstop kind of redirected, fielded the ball, made the play at first. We got a runner at second and third here.
So I'm thinking about going to third with the ball, but there was nobody there except our runner.
That was a called strike against Logan Grant. We have a 9-4 game, 9-4 good guys, 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th, 2 runners on. Got some good leads out there. Oh, nice hit by Max. Oh, the shortstop makes a fantastic play and makes the throw. Oh, tip of the hat to the Gaucho shortstop. What a nice play to end the inning. Kind of just hard hit ball up the middle. He played it well and made a fantastic throw. But great at bat by Max, and good to see him starting to hit the ball hard.
Yeah, we'll take it.
All right, we're back, heading to the top of the 6th. I believe is this the pitcher that shut us down or really pitched it great? You know, he was the second pitcher in Wednesday's game.
Yeah, he's throwing over 95 pitches.
95 pitches, cruising in the low 70s. He's a lefty. He's hitting from the left side of the plate as well. But we really got to their starter, and then he came in and just quieted everything down and really earned the Gauchos a victory in that game. Ooh, nice cut right off of Oliver's helmet. Hope he's okay. They got an
himself a
0-2
hole,
count.
Yeah.
I think maybe a little off speed. I always like going outside with the hard stuff. Get about 2-3 inches off the plate on an 0-2 count. Just kind of reset the palate, in the words of Mike Krukow. Or a high fastball. That works too. But I would like to see some off speed here, especially given those first 2 cuts.
I think Austin's working on that curveball, and we saw a bit of break there. So if he can bring that down, that'd be nice.
And the pitch. Oh, it's the curveball. Nice pitch, but it's hit kind of a little flare off down the left field line, and it is foul. We got a 1-2 count. L. Sullivan is the batter's name.
And the infield looking the same here for the Hawks. Austin pitching to Oliver. We got Cal at 1, Logan at 2, Max at short, and Sam at third.
I believe that's still Fisher out there on left, Declan in center, and Liam in right. Oliver behind the dish. And the pitch. Nice fastball. Ooh, right back. I tell you, that looked like it was going to hit me right in the chest.
Did you flinch, though?
No, not that time.
Yeah.
The other time I threw my back out flinching. In the last game, there was one that just came right back. It's coming right to my, targeted at my face, and I jerked out of the way, and my back. Anyway, we have a 1-2 count here. We have a 9-4 lead for the good guys in the top of the 6th. And the pitch, that one's up and away. I think that might have been off speed that got away from Austin there.
Yeah. So he's going back to it, though, right? I mean, he's ahead in the count. He's working on that pitch, right? And, he's going to be a lot more effective when he can get that one.
Austin likes to come from the stretch. And the pitch, and a strike 3, but the ball gets away from Oliver. It's going to be a tough play.
Yeah.
I think he's going to get this one. Yes, that was a strike 3. It was ball was in the dirt, and it just squirted away from Oliver. And there was a lefty batter. It's got some foot speed, and Oliver really had no chance to throw him out. But,
yeah, and you heard the call from the dugout to hold the ball, right? But it's too hard.
Let's see. The Gauchos have a leadoff runner here. Austin checks on him, trying to keep him honest. I think this is the 8 hitter. The 8-hole slot. There's a runner, and he's got this thing stolen. Oh, he drills him in the shoulder. That looked like it hurt.
Was it good that it hit him? Because otherwise the ball rolled out to right field.
Yeah. Oh, that's got to hurt. All right, well, the Gauchos are in business here in the top of the 6th. We got the 8-hole, 9-hole, and then they got the top of the order. We need an out. We need an out here. 1-0 count, 2-0 count. All right. Gauchos dugout is really getting into it. I think they sense this might be their opportunity here to pick off attempt, and good base running out there on second base.
But a really nice pickoff attempt by Austin, right? I mean, he's going with the kick. He's mixing up his timing, right? So he's going to really aggressive base runner, but he's keeping him on his edge.
Yep. That one was just in. 3-0 count.
Yeah, that one didn't miss by much.
No. That was Austin's 27th pitch. I think he's got plenty of gas left in the gas tank. Squares around a bunt on a 3-0 count, clearly to distract the pitcher, my least favorite play in baseball. And it's a called strike. However, the third base crashed, and shortstop was a little late covering, and it was a walk-up steal by the Gauchos star pitcher from Wednesday.
Yeah, I think he won that race to third base by, as you said, a country mile.
All right, ball 4. We got a first and third situation. Again, an aggressive runner out there. Holby calls timeout, sensing this is a key moment in the game. He wants to go have a word with his young right-handed hurler.
And I think, although I've started often wrong, but right, Holby's saying we're playing for outs. Right? We can concede the run. Right? We need to just contain the damage. And we got 5 to give. Well, 4 to give, I guess.
5 if it were a tie. Yeah, a lot of discussion out there. I think you're right. Holby's, just trying to mix up the rhythm, settle him down, remind him of the situation of the game. Hey, you're up by 5 runs. As you were mentioning earlier, which was a thread we didn't quite get to tug on, but momentum in baseball is such an interesting thing. It feels like such an individual game, an individual batter, an individual pitcher. But so how do all these individual batters just kind of get momentum or, get hot, have a rally? But we've seen it so many, pick, and it looks like he had him picked off to a degree.
Yeah, I wonder, though, we've seen that play from our pitchers a couple times in a couple different games where he steps to third and then turns around. Mm-hmm. And I think it's a designed pickoff to one or two.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and we got the strike call there as the runner advances.
Mm-hmm. Counts 0-1, runners in second and third. Again, these runners out there don't matter, but they sure do put a lot of pressure on you. And nice pitch. All right, that one's put up in the air. This should be a can of corn for Liam Nguyen. He does the tagging right now. He throws it. The play at the plate.
Run.
Oh, they've got the runner for second hung up. So
throw it.
And they got him at third. All right. So the sac fly was great. The runner got home from third, no problem. But Cal cut the ball off on the throw home and got the runner at second hung up in between second and third. Cal ran at the runner and then threw. Oh, did they call him safe? Looked out. Nope, he's out. I think the other
appeal from the coach there, but was denied.
Yeah, I think they had a different opinion. It was a close play, but it looked out from here. Obviously, third base coach for the Gauchos has a better look at it than we do. But anyway, that's a pretty big out. Now we got nobody on. You got one out for their top of the order, which is just a lot different. Again, I believe the scoreboard here will probably update momentarily.
Yeah, the no bases, 2 outs. Cal. So a couple things happened really nicely on that play, right? On the cutoff to Cal, you heard a lot of people talking and telling Cal to let the runner go to third, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, you have the whole team in the play, heads up, giving him a chance to come up firing in the right direction.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second thing that I liked, the Cal did kind of the same thing that Logan was doing earlier in a similar type of situation. He's running straight at the runner.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And so, it freezes the runner, forces the runner to make a choice, right? And then he gets to throw the ball where he needs to.
Yeah, which kind of tilts the odds in your favor when you do that. We got 2-0 count here. We have one out. There is a perfect strike we needed. Oh, that could it was a little squibbler that looked like it might have rolled back fair, but it stayed foul. But a 2-0 count, just given where we are, that was a big strike.
Yeah, 100%.
Do we have 1 or 2 outs?
We got 2.
All right, we got 2 outs.
Yeah, no, that was a double play out there with the catch by Liam and then
the
tag out on the base by, I'm going to say Cal to Sam.
Yeah, it's just such a different, 2 outs at the top of the order versus 1 out with a runner on. I mean, it's just such a big play. It's just 3-1 count now. That one was just off by Austin. Get a feel for what Austin's velocity is at right now.
Oliver's doing a great job of framing. Again, haven't seen a lot of him behind the dish this year.
Gaucho's getting excited. The pitch, it's a ground ball to third base. Sam fields it. Quick exchange. Oh, I think he was called safe. I think if the umpire had that call to make again, he would probably call him out. But he was called safe. And the leadoff runner, or the leadoff batter, he bats leadoff in the order. He's not obviously the leadoff of this inning. Gets there. But again, 2 outs. That great play by the Hawks earlier has given us a little flexibility to work through some of these things. Austin does a great job with a quick move because I kind of have a sense that this guy's running as soon as he possibly can.
Yeah,
That's
100%.
first for the Gauchers, number 12.
And going back to that last play, I think Sam had a great throw. It was kind of a weird bouncer. It had taken a couple of hops, and he wanted to charge it, but he knew, and I think rightly so, that he needed to wait for it to come up to him.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I think he's going to risk sending that thing into left field.
All right, Austin comes set. Checks on the runner at first. I think it's a great idea. Does look aggressive. Does look like he wants to steal. Yeah, you got a 9-5 ball game with 2 outs. So I got to imagine they're not going to be overly aggressive. They need a good couple of runs. They're running out of outs. He comes set. Slide step. He's running. Oliver throws, but it's a good, great slide step. Oh, and it gets by the shortstop, and the runner gets to third base. So it was I thought Austin did a fantastic job of holding the runner on. He was a really quick. I mean, I wasn't timing it, but it was probably a sub 1-2 delivery time. The runner just got a great jump, got into second. The throw was late, got away from our infielders, and the runner was able to get over to third. We now have the 2-hitter for the Gauchos up with a 1-1 count and 2 outs. And the pitch is up top for ball. Count is 2-1. Again, the Hawks are leading 9-5 in the top of the 6th inning. We've got 2 outs. You kind of get the sense that this is the Gauchos' shot with the top of their order up. Oh, and it's nice, high, hard fastball. I bet you that one might have ticked 70 there.
That was great. That's the pitch we want to see again, I think.
2-2 count.
2-2-2.
2-2-2. And the pitch. And he puts a barrel on it, but hooks it foul down the left field line. That looked like one of my golf shots.
Yeah, I think he had big eyes for that ball.
Yeah.
He was looking for it all day long. Thankfully, just fouled down the line.
Got a good piece of that ball. Austin comes set. And the pitch. Oh, fisted him. Got it in and got it off the fist and was pulled foul past third base.
But I like Sam. Sam's hunting that down. He's looking for a play.
He's playing pretty deep. I would be too with this batter. All right, here comes the pitch. I like kind of, the guy does seem to like the inside pitch, and Austin went outside on that, and he fouled it back. So it does feel like inside is where this guy likes to see the ball. All right. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Here comes, Austin steps off. I think that's a wise move. The Gauchos dugout is expending a lot of energy. They're really cheering hard. I think, again, they're trying to get something going here, trying to keep some life in this ball game.
So when you get your runner at third, about a third of the way down, Sam making no effort.
Oh, and a strike 3. I think that was that slider we were talking about. It just kind of fooled him, and we got a strike 3. What a key out there to end the inning.
Beautiful.
Heading to the bottom of the 6th, Red Tail Hawks 9, Gauchos 5, and it's a great baseball game. We are back. We've got the Red-tailed Hawks number 3 hitter Declan Lamb stepping to the plate. Hawks leading 9-5. We're in the bottom of the 6th inning here. Been a great baseball game so far. Some kids getting their first shot out there, people playing new positions, and just love how all these baseball players are responding.
But I think they're being very responsive too. You know, Holbrook, we've mentioned it a few times, has a very definitive style of ball, right? I mean, he's going to bunt in non-typical bunt situations. He's gonna make the other team make plays, and it's working out today for the
Yes, it is.
Red-tailed Hawks.
We got a new pitcher in there for the Gauchos. As Declan grounds it to third base, third baseman fields it.
Oh.
Nice stretch and play by the Gauchos for the first out of the inning. That fastball was in there at 69 miles an hour. Number 10. Let's see. Anybody counting pitch count? Austin Miller is at 44 pitches right now, so I imagine we'll be seeing him
some more. And we're getting some love from our fans.
Yes, thank you. Shout out to all our fans out there. Thank you.
Ooh, nice cut there by Sam.
Like to see him run into one of those. Sam has always had a lot of power. I seem to remember him hit a couple of home runs in Little League. Just moonshots over the fence. 0-1 count here with 1 out. And the pitch. Ooh. That one was right down Broadway.
All right, finds himself in a hole.
He does. 1-2 count. Get a feel for this guy's velocity. 69 was one of them, but I think we're probably going to get some off speed here. 0-2 count again. I like when the 0-2 count's going way outside, just making sure the ball's out of the strike zone. Not this pitcher. This pitcher threw a 70-mile-an-hour fastball.
Staying up, making our batter chase the high cheese there.
Yep. And Sammy strikes out for the second out of the inning.
Very efficient by the Gauchos here in the bottom 6.
Our lefty catcher stepping to the plate here. Oliver Churcher. Pair of deuces is his number.
I don't hear that nickname a lot, but I'm trying to bring it back.
Deuces. Oh, that ball was a little inside, squirts away from the catcher. I think if the catcher might have been able to hold on to that one, maybe he would have gotten a call. Maybe. It was inside. 1-0 count here. The righty comes set. And the pitch. Just off. Ooh, he kind of muscled up on that one. 73 miles an hour.
Yeah.
He does look like he's got some velocity.
Hawks are getting a lot of looks at a lot of different pitchers here today.
Yes, they are. Is this the 4th pitcher for the Gauchos?
I believe so. Number 10. And the infield at a pretty typical depth here. And it's hard to tell with the slow motion, but I think that's called a strike. So Oliver finds himself behind 1-2.
Tommy Corso is the pitcher's name. I think that's a good baseball name. Assuming his first name is Tom, of course.
It is. I mean, nobody here to tell you you're wrong.
No. I mean, it sounds better than Taylor Corso, for sure. Apologies if his name is actually Taylor.
It's all Hawks fans. You're in the safety tree here.
Counts 3-1 here, 2 outs.
Ooh, nice cut.
That is a foul ball. My middle name is actually Taylor.
I don't know that I would have guessed that.
It is.
Peter Taylor, and there's a lot of Can brothers around, right?
There's 2 Can brothers. One lives in Mill Valley. The other lives in New York.
That would make 3. Total.
2 brothers, 3 total.
Yeah.
All right. Tommy comes set, and the pitch.
Oh.
Oliver chased that one up top. That was a great inning. Exactly what you'd want from your righty to go out. Just 1, 2, 3 inning to just give yourself a shot coming into this top of the 7th inning. Again, we got a 9 for the Red-tailed Hawks, 5 for the Gauchos. It's they gotta score 4 if they want to keep playing. We'll see what they bring tomorrow. Looks like Austin is heading out, so it looks like we will have a pitching change here. Yeah. We'll stick with you for just a second longer to figure out who's pitching for the. Cal Byrne is coming in. All right, This is great. We're going to see him come in and play the role of closer today. So we will be back shortly. All right, we're back to the top of the 7th. We've got our new pitcher, our new closer, Cal Byrne. We've got a new catcher, Logan Grant behind the dish. Oliver is at first base. Looks like Austin second. That first pitch is just inside and low. Max is playing short, Sam at third. I believe that's Fisher in left, Declan in center. And struggling with right field.
I think Liam is on
Wynn
game
is still
changer,
right.
and I think that looks right to me.
I think you're right, yep. Joey Chestnut is up for the Gauchos, number 27. He is their 3-hitter, is that right? Yeah, he is their 3-hitter. I think he started this game.
And,
He threw three solid innings, gave up 3 hits, 1 earned run. He walked 2 and struck out 5. And he's making Cal work here. You know, I think a leadoff walk is exactly what the doctor ordered for the Gauchos.
Yeah, you can hear their dugout going quite energetically, as well as their fans, so they know that this is the time. And he's squaring a bunt with a 3-0.
Yeah.
Bringing Sam in.
That one looked like it was in there. I think that's a strike. Counts 3-1. Yep. I like it. Let's see. What's Joey Chestnut looks like he's got some pop. In addition to his hot dog eating skills, he flies this one out to right field. Liam's got a beat on it and makes the play. Nice play by Liam Wynn. Nice play.
We'll take that.
Yeah, that we went 3-0 count, looking like a leadoff runner for the Gauchos, and you never know what happens after that to an out. I'll tell you, that was just what the doctor ordered for the Hawks, actually.
And as you would say, can of corn.
Mm-hmm. All right, this is I think we got a pinch hitter here for the 4-hitter.
Oh,
number 10. This is the pitcher, actually, right? I think he's the pitcher. Yeah.
100%.
Tommy Corso.
And I think that would have been in there for a strike, but I think Logan in there as a new catcher, first time behind the dish this year.
First time this year. He's caught a lot in his baseball career, right?
His career. He's spent some time on the farm with Franklin.
Mm-hmm. Oh, did he?
Ooh, Cal not getting the call there. I'm not sure why.
I think he wanted that call there, but we got a 2-0 count.
I wanted that call.
Me too. All right. Cal pitches from the windup with nobody on, and the pitch is down the middle, pulled foul.
Ah, sure hands by the third base coach, so.
Yeah. We were talking about it mid-inning, but we really like the way these Gauchos play. We like the attitude they bring to the park. We like they clearly a very well-coached organization. The energy that the players play with, they play hard. They play fair. You know, play baseball the right way, as we would always say.
Well, and 22 kids in that dugout. I mean, that's no small feat for any coach or any team, right? And we have seen a lot of rotation.
A lot of kids coming through. And I think the nice thing when you see this one's put a charge into left field. Over the Fisher's head, hits the wall. It's easily a stand-up double. The question is, can he stretch it out into 3? And no, he cannot. That is a stand-up double over the left fielder's head. He got every inch of that ball.
Yeah, and I hope, the Hawks and Cal and the rest of the team can just remember it. Like, they got plenty to give here, right?
Got one out.
Fisher did a good job, I mean, that ball was all the way against the fence. But getting it back in, like you said, and keeping it to 2.
Yeah, we got a 9-5 ball game here. So we do have a little bit of margin for it. This one's hit hard to short. Max fields it, goes to third, makes the play at third, and he's out. Really heads-up play by Max. So, there's a rule in baseball when you're at second base, and it's not a force play as it wasn't there, and the ball's hit in front of you, you don't run. So that was a base running mistake by the Gauchos. You also don't want to make that first out at third. So it was I have a feeling that the coach is going to remind him of those things when he gets back to the dugout. But it was a hard hit ball. Looked like it might have been in the hole. Max Messner made a fantastic play cutting that ball off. And was able to see the runner in front of him and threw a strike to Sam, and they got the out for 2 outs in the inning. Now we're 1 out away here.
I mean, this is, as we were saying in between innings, right, this is the way you would draw it up if you were a Hawks fan running through your rotation and having Cal in here and just right getting the plays done out there as we need to do.
Yep. Oh, that's a swing and a miss. We've got Hunter Strickland's nephew up. It is an 0-1 count. 2 outs. The score is 9-5 good guys with a runner on first base. All right. Cal comes set. He's holding the runner on first. Slide step and the pitch, and it's just low. 1-1 count now. We've got a 4-run lead, but I tell you, it feels closer than that for some reason.
It does. But this has been a good game. I mean, it's always more
solid
fun to be.
D. Oh, and that one's up. Now Oliver is not even holding him on the bag. Oliver's playing behind him.
Yeah. Logan's looking to throw him out anyway, though.
I know. Well, and I think they know that run means nothing. Although in this situation, I might just take a chance at it. Just to get rid of the force. Well, I guess the force play does well. It makes it harder. If you don't have a force, you just got to make that play. Oh, that ball's inside, gets away, and they
lead it 2.
They get to second base. That's a wild pitch there. We have a 2-1 count, if I'm not mistaken. 3-1 count.
3-1.
3-1.
Yeah. I think the scoreboard, it might have thrown you off. The scoreboard is correct.
The scoreboard is correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
That might be the problem.
Well, the coffee probably kicked in for whoever's keeping score. You always like to see that.
I'm sure we'll hear about it in the comments after.
And the pitch gets away. That was low. Gets away from Logan. There was nothing he could do with that one. So we got ourselves a first and third situation with 2 outs.
Yeah, like you said.
I think that there was a very aggressive turn by the batter there on the ball 4 because it was a wild pitch, an aggressive turn at first base. But I think the coach reminded him, hey, we need 4 to keep playing. Your run doesn't matter at this point. All right, first and third. We're not holding him on. I think if he wants second base, he can have it. We got a lefty up. The runner is stealing. It's hit. It's barreled. It's right at Austin. Fields it. Makes the play at first base. And we get the out and the victory. What a play by Austin. We were a little shielded by the umpires, so we couldn't quite tell what was happening, but that ball was barreled. Austin knocked it down, made the play at first, and the Red Tail Hawks are victorious. We win the game 9-5. What a fantastic game. I mean, this is just it's just great to see these Red Tail Hawks, being put in different positions. Some have played positions, like you were saying, Logan's first time behind the dish, that they hadn't played all year, and they were able to pull out a victory against a very good Casa Grande Gauchos team. So this was, I think Chris Holbrook's going to be very happy with the results here and the effort that he got from his Red Tail Hawks today.
Yeah, I think that's it. And I think just reading through the game changer recap, right? I mean, we have some of those new bats and new bodies on the team, Fisher and Liam, right, getting the job done today. Mm-hmm. And that's great to see, right? People not only going into positions they haven't played before, right, who've been on the team, but people stepping in when they maybe weren't expecting to.
No, I agree. And a shout out to Liam Wim. I think this is his, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I am, this is his first game, and he went 2 for 2. and scored 2 runs, so 2 key hits. You had Max Messner with 2 hits as well. He also had 3 RBIs. Great game by Max. Cal Byrne with a double, and Fisher Peck's first game as well, right? And he went 1 for 2 with a great game.
What's going to disappoint me the most is that I read the Game Changer, and it's actually Justin Chestnut, not Joey Chestnut.
Oh boy,
yeah.
Oh boy. Well, in my mind, it's Joey Chestnut. I just think it sounds better. But
I'm going to close my eyes and agree with you.
Yes. And anyway, well that was fun. What a great ball game for all these guys. And
thanks, Pete.
And thanks, Dave. We're signing off. We'll see you at the next one. Looking forward to some more freshman Red Tail Hawks baseball. This is I think they showed a lot of grit, and this is a real positive note for as we head into kind of the middle part of this season.